Hey everybody, I welcome you to another episode of our Photoshop tutorial. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through the entire workflow on how to make a movie poster in Adobe Photoshop. Now, I am using Adobe Photoshop because that is the software that I have currently. But if you are using Affinity by Canva, if you are using CorelDRAW, or even if you are using Pixel Lab, which is mobile application for graphic designers, you can still apply this knowledge in any of those softwares that you are using. So let's get into the video. Now you're going to make use of our usual 9 by 10 inches. So we have 9 as the width and then the 10 as the height, right? And then we are going to give our project a name. So I'm going to call this movie poster, right? And I'm going to click on the create button right here. Good. This particular flyer should be very simple and shouldn't take us that much long to design. All right, so first let's head over to our folder, and I'm going to drag and drop this image right here to Adobe Photoshop like this, and I'm going to adjust it this way. Click on this guy. Good. Now the next thing I'm going to do is to head over to the image tab and then click on the adjustment, and then come here and select the hue and saturation. Now let's change the hue to 32, and then let's change the saturation to 13, and then let's change the lightness to -26, and then click on OK. Alright, this is okay for me. Now head over to the filter tab here, and then click on blur, and then select Gaussian blur, and then we are going to use 41.5 pixels as the Gaussian blur radius. Alright, and I'm going to click on OK. Good. So the next thing I'm going to do is to head over to my folder, and I'm going to drag and drop this first image right here. Good. Click on this guy. Now this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to rasterize the image, and then head over to the select tab here, and then click on subjects. This is going to help remove the background. And now click on the layer mask here, and the background is gone. All right. Now I'm going to adjust it like this. Keep it somewhere here. Alright, so I think this is okay for me. I'm going to click on this guy. Now let's grab our eraser. Alright, and then you're going to smoothen the edge like this. Okay, so this is okay for me. Now head over to your folder again, and then I'm going to link all of these resources in the description of the video. So we are going to drag and drop this image as well. Click on this guy, and then I'm going to rasterize it, and then head over to the select tab, click on subjects, and let's get rid of the background. Now click on the layer mask, and then the background is gone. All right, so I'm just going to resize it like this, and I move it down. It should be behind the first image, so I'm going to adjust this. Let me bring this to this side, okay, and then move this. Alright, so I think this is okay for me. Now you want to change the blue attire to yellow. Alright, so this is what you're going to do. Head over to the image tab, click on adjustment, and then click on hue and saturation, and then let's adjust the hue. Okay, so I think this is okay, -167. Now let me increase the saturation. Alright, so this is okay for me. A class of 24. Let's see. Let me leave the lightness at 0, and then click on OK. Now grab your eraser tool, and then let's smoothen the edge like this. Alright. Okay, so this is very okay for me. All right, now let's drag our last image, which is this one, put it right here, rasterize it, select subjects. Right, now let's add the layer mask, and I'm going to adjust it this way. Good. Alright, so I think this is okay for me. Awesome. Now I'm going to select all the 3 images and then position it very well. It should be at the center. Okay, so I think this is okay for me. Good. Now the next I'm going to do is to add my first image. To grab your text tool, and then you're going to add our first image, which is the production, the name of the movie production. So we have Atkinson movie production. And I'm going to put it right here. Right now, click on these 3 dots here. Come here and then select the canvas. And then make sure you select this guy here to put it right in the middle. Alright, good. Now let's add our next text. So I'm going to increase the size to, let's say, 48, and then decrease the spacing, the VA to 0. Alright, and I'm going to add my text, which will be the name of the movie. Alright, so I'm going to increase the size and then change the font to, we are using Montserrat. The font is Montserrat. By now, if you've been following my channel, you should have the Montserrat fonts on your PC, installed on your PC. Alright, okay, so I think this is okay for me, and I'm going to put it right here. Should be in the middle. Okay, alright, now right click on the text and then click on rasterize type. Alright, now select the rectangle mark tool, and then you are going to cut through like this. Right click on it and then click on layer via cut, and then with your arrow keys shift it to the right side. Right, so this is okay for me. Great. Good. Now I'm going to add my next text, which will be the producer, the name of the producer. So we have a film by Palmayen, right? I want to change the font to medium, right? And then decrease the size. Should be right on top here. Alright, so grab your text tool again, and this time around select the name Palmayen. Come here and then change the color. So we are going to sample this color here. Alright, so this is the color code FF600. Click on OK, and I'm going to increase the size and then change this from medium to bold. Right, click on this guy. Good. Now lastly, let me add my last text. So I'm going to draw a text box like this, change the color to white, and then I'm going to use the medium. Sorry, let's use the regular instead, and then decrease the font size. So you can go ahead and then put any text that you want. Alright, so it could be the names of productions that came together to produce the movie. But in this video, we are just going to use the default text in Adobe Photoshop. Alright, and then lastly, I'm going to grab my rectangle tool from the shapes and then draw a rectangle shape like this, straight. Right, good. Now I'm going to change the color. So this is the color code that we are using, FF0000, and I'm going to click on OK. Good. Then I'm going to adjust it like this, move it down. Okay, I'm going to drag it down like this. It should be on top of the image right here, but then it should also be below the text here. Alright, so I think this is the right place it should be. I'm going to just adjust it. Good. I'm going to change the blend mode from normal to overlay like this. Alright, so this is okay for me. Awesome. And there we have our movie flyer, our movie poster, looking very, very beautiful. If you find this video helpful, consider subscribing, turn on the notification bell icon to get notified anytime I drop new tutorial. Until I come your way with another Photoshop tutorial like this, I'm out.